Our next speaker is someone you all know, our next president. Can you imagine that incredible step forward? Jeannie Cintrón. She's an active member, obviously, of our club. Recently learned that the act of helping others can be inspiring in an unexpected way. Can't wait to hear this speech. Please welcome Jeannie.
Years ago, I decided to make one of the biggest changes in my life. I wanted something different for myself. Leaving the comfort of my home, my family and friends, and even my lifestyle, I moved to South Florida. At the time, I didn't know anybody here in this area. I didn't have family or friends. I just wanted a fresh start. Once I was in Florida, looking for things to do, I attended to what was supposed to be a communication workshop. That was the first time that I was introduced to Toastmasters. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters, DTM Nick Smith, and our most welcome guests. Because I'd never heard about Toastmasters before, I had no expectations. My first visit was to another club away from home, and I wasn't too inspired, too excited. Then I learned there was a closer club closer to my house. I decided to give Toastmasters another chance. At that meeting at Plantation Toastmaster, I met many wonderful people, professionals from different industries that wanted to better themselves. I met many trustworthy people that were in the club for many years, and I love it. At that time, I was working for a higher education company, and my job was to expand our services to South Florida. I was learning about the area, the market, and the people as well. I saw Toastmasters as the best opportunity for me to become a better speaker in my second language. When I started at Toastmasters, I thought that I was only working on my speaking skills. Then I learned that I could also improve my leadership skills. I started taking leadership roles at the club. Now, the best learning lesson that I recently learned, and this is my biggest takeaway, was that by helping others, I was helping myself. I was learning, I was growing, and I was being inspired. Isn't that awesome? When I first started in Toastmasters, I only wanted to work on my speaking skills. The more I learned about Toastmasters, the more I got involved, the more I saw it like a business. For example, for a business to succeed, you need a very strong team. People that are willing to work together towards the same goal, that can communicate with each other with transparency. But mostly, people that have respect for each other. No company or business can be successful if it's run for only one person and that person is expected to do everything. You have to have a team. A couple of weeks ago, I was asked to run for office for the club president. I hesitated. I even said no a couple of times. I have excuses, real excuses, but they were just excuses. Whenever a new member is signed up for the club, I always try to find out if that member has been assigned to a mentor. I want to make sure that that new member is taken care of. I want to make sure that that new member is as motivated as the first time they signed for our club. I have two extraordinary mentees. Some of the things that I like working with them is their energy and their enthusiasm. They're here to learn, to grow, and to be inspired. And just so you know, my mentees you and you inspired me. I was unexpectedly inspired by my mentees. These ladies always make sure to take role meetings. And when I approach them or encourage them to run as officer for the next executive board, they didn't hesitate. They immediately said yes. Now, how can I say no? When asked again if I will run for president for the club, this time I did not hesitate. I said yes. Now, I know that I have big, huge shoes to fill. It's no surprise that this club has been strong for 50 years, and it's because of past leadership's dedication for this club. I want to make sure that every member is inspired, that every member is happy and enjoying every meeting. I want to make sure that every member reaches their goal. I want to lead by example. My fellow Toastmasters, thank you for trusting me as your president for these next 6 months. I will do everything in my power to make sure that this club grows and that all the members reaches their goal. I will leave you with this quote that summarizes how I plan to conduct myself. Effective leadership leads by example. With honesty, confidence, and compassion, with intelligence and humor. Mr. President, Mr. Toastmaster.